Ladies and gentlemen, in today's story, we're going to show you how I beat Thor's ass without any effort. Don't miss the show.
A huge superhero battle began because of the Superhuman Registration Act. The heroes divided into two groups, registered and unregistered. Captain America led the unregistered side, while Tony Stark, also known as Iron Man, led the registered side. However, Iron Man messed up by making a risky copy of Thor. This Thor clone caused problems, even killing Goliath, but was eventually defeated by Hercules. All of this occurred when people thought the real Thor was dead. But now, he has returned.
What are you doing here? Haven't the folks around here had enough trouble without costume freaks starting to show up? I told the reporters, and I told the politicians, and I told the celebrities, and now I'm telling you. This is our town, it's our pain, it's our life. And you don't get to use it like it was some kind of movie set so you can look like a big guy. If you were gonna do something, you should have done it when we needed you. Where were you then, huh?
I was dead.
Yeah, well maybe so, but you still should have done something. People died on account of you. You got to set it right. If you couldn't save our past, then you got to save our future. And if you can't do that, then I say stay out of our town. We don't want you. We don't need you. And if you try to come where we don't want you, I'll stop you myself if I have to.
Hello, Thor? We need to talk. Before I start the formalities, I just wanted to say that I'm glad to see you alive. Your presence has been sorely missed.
Thor remained silent, without giving an answer.
Nothing to say? Not even a good to see you again, Tony. We were friends for a long time, you know. Fine. Then I'll get to the formalities. You don't seriously think you could plunk Asgard down in the middle of the American heartland and not have everybody from the National Guard to the White House up in arms about it, did you? I mean, yes, we checked, and the deed to the land it sits on has been properly paid for, and technically you own it. But things have changed around here while you were gone. It's real simple, Thor. You either work with the government, or you're against the government. There's no middle ground. The satellite recon photos confirm that you're all alone up in that place. We can take it if we choose or force you to move it. Or you can do the right thing and put Asgard someplace appropriate while you sign on with the good guys again and we get back to work. So, what do you say?
Yes, things have changed. You have hunted down those we once fought beside and called comrades. Killed or imprisoned those who opposed you, regardless of their previous loyalties. Surely this would be offense enough, but you went further, much further. You took my genetic code without my permission, without my knowledge, used it to create an abomination, an aberration, an insult. And this, you told the world, was me. You defiled my body, desecrated my trust, violated everything that I am. Is this how you define friendship?
In the blink of an eye, Thor swung his hammer, slamming it into Iron Man without a second thought. The impact sent Iron Man soaring through the air, a mix of surprise and chaos painting the scene.
I'd hoped to do this the easy way, Thor, but you leave me no choice. I'll apologize later. Fine. We'll do this old school.
Rerouting power relays. 15% damage to systems. Self-repair to complete in 2 minutes.
You've been working out?
There is only one difference. In this time and this place, I am no longer holding back.
What are you?
Sensors detect atmospheric anomaly. Electromagnetic pulse in 4 seconds.
No.
3, 2, 1.
Everything is destroyed and everything burns down. Iron Man barely manages to stand on his feet. Then Thor grabbed him from behind.
Give your orders and ultimatums to those who choose to obey or are too cowardly to fight, not to me. Or learn again the difference between a god of thunder and a mortal man in a metal suit. As for your masters, since power is all they understand, tell them that Thor says this: if any mortal comes uninvited to Asgard on behalf of those who suppose themselves to be powers within the Four, they will learn what true power is. The skies will open and deliver the first part of that message in terms even the blind could not fail to see. Anyone attempting to escape the message will find entering the skies even more dangerous, and this will be only the beginning of their education. For their own good and yours, go to them and convey that warning. Do not let them forget what a god of thunder is and what that means. Now that your war of brothers is done, I have no interest in becoming involved on either side of the disagreement. I am, for the moment, neutral. Do not give me cause to reconsider that position.
There's a possible solution, a compromise position. If we treat Asgard as a separate entity, like a diplomatic mission or embassy, then it's not officially United States territory, especially since it's technically hovering 8 feet above US territory. That would put Asgard and anyone who lives there outside the jurisdiction of the Registration Act, and give you diplomatic immunity. An approach along those lines would make sure my superiors don't lose face, and that would be necessary to sell this. How's that? Work for you?
It will suffice. You can go.
My armor's fried. How am I supposed to get back to base?
Walk. One last thing. At this moment, I have more pressing business to attend to, but in the time to come, be assured that you and I will finish discussing your violation of my person, my genetic code, and what was once a friendship that I valued.
Right.
Engineering just called in. They said the replacement armor will be ready to lock and load within the hour.
Good.
Something else. The high-res satellite imaging has picked up a second presence on the target, calling it up now. Ops is asking for orders. What should we do about this, sir?
Nothing. We let it go. For now.